Bonjour, good evening. It is Wednesday, it's midweek. Basically, me and Paul had a meeting today with a potential client who is now a client. He found me on YouTube, he liked my videos, he's contacted me via Messenger. We had a business meeting, we've had a chat, we're gonna work. So it was basically halfway to John's house, so we thought, sort of makes sense to just carry on up to John and carry on doing some more work. There was a lot to do up here, everything's in place. Paul said, let's do it. So I was like, okay, so that's what we've done. We've stopped at the Bricko depot. I can't keep Paul down. He is already installing, what's it called again? Help, quick. Chimney hood. Yeah, that's it, extractor. So, yeah, that's going up. I'm going to go outside and do a bit of foaming on some cracks that need sorting out. I'm going to be building the walls downstairs. Paul's going to finish off all of this malarkey here. We've got the final bits and pieces we need for that. So, yeah, it's all this old French house. And it's going to be weird because we normally come up here on Fridays, so we're going to think it's the weekend tomorrow. Okie dokie, I'm down in the basement. You know the drill by now. I'm going to start work, then I'm going to high speed it up and put some of my rubbish music on with it. Watch your space. Okie dokie, so I've just put the bottom track down. I will transfer the top track up and then we will start infilling with studs. I believe the camera's a little bit too low. Let's just adjust that. Oh yeah, I'm filming. So I had to crack on then. Right, okay, as you can see, that's that wall expertly built by me. We talked with clients about doing this a lot over on these old French houses. So the internal walls are always terracotta, 50mm, load of rubbish. Obviously, if you cut your surfaces in, it makes the wall extremely unstable, which happens a lot over here. So the best thing to do is surface mount them, build a wall in front of it. That way you get a nice plumb, straight wall. All your surfaces will be ran in and it's just nice. It's just easy for everybody involved. So what I will do now is, because that's just a party wall going out onto utility, there's no need to insulate or anything. So I'm literally going to board it now. So let's do the classic. This is a before. And that's that. Nearly boarded. I've run out of plasterboard. Can't get none. It's late. It's like 7:30 at night. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to frame along this back section. That's the plan. Okay, that's the main framing done out on that window wall. I've got to create the recess there where the rad's going to go, so I'll do that in a minute. But I'm currently just going to get this wall done and studded out, and also just finish off putting the studs along these walls as well. Just gets the materials out of the way. So first things first, let's get this top track up and then we get the studs infilled. Okay, as always, we'll come back once I've levelled all that up. Okay, that's that wall all framed out now. So out here I've got to wait for the electrician to do a little bit more work, and then we can get this insulated, finish off the suspended ceiling, which I'll probably do later on in the video, to be fair. But we definitely need to wait for the Sparky to do some stuff and some insulation and the plumber. I'm going to have a quick sort out in here and clear some space, get this ready for insulating, and then we've got to load out. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do a few jobs. So I'm going to quickly plasterboard that corner there. I've brought the 3 boards I need to do this ceiling, so I'm going to do that. So watch this. Okay, that's that one done. Let's get some ceiling board up. Okay, I'm going to put up the first sheet of green plasterboard.
So good. I know you're going to want to get involved. Today, you could be on your hands on a huge sum of money. I'm talking about £23,000 making
They're 2.6, not 2.5.
After 5 o'clock today, we could be calling you, alright? But there's some rules. All that cash is yours. Remember, when you answer the phone, don't say hello. You have to say, you are winner.
Right, we get that screwed up. Right, I've cut this board. It's highly unlikely it's going to fit first time, so I'm going to get Paul to help me. You don't need to be able to drop that because you're there. You can't reach down yet. That's what I need to do. It's the one with that one there, yeah. But we'll just offer it up for now because with all that pipe work up there, I'm not entirely convinced. But just put the pots in a sec. Right, I'm just going through the motions before I put this last board up. We have this cable coming down, And as you can see, John the electrician has put bathroom first spot. So what that means is that is where the first spotlight will start before the wires go off to the next place. Now obviously I can't just randomly put that cable up there, it needs to be exactly where the spot will be. Now to do that, that means I had to create the bathroom for the dimensions. So this has all been very accurately marked out, everything's been made so that's parallel off of there. As you can see, I've squared it off. We've then paralleled it over to there, made sure there's going to be no obstructions. We've got this old pipe we've got to contend with. We don't cut it because we don't know what it's doing. It could be a main feed in, we have no idea, so we're just going to leave it. So we've just checked it, everything works, everything's all good, we're happy with everything. So now I've set that out, I can now work out where basically the lighting pattern will go. So I'll position that up. Also, we've got a vent, so that's been marked up. So the vent is here. Obviously, we've got this light here. We brought this down because it was fairly easy to work out that we were going to need a light right next to the boiler. It's going to be quite a tiny room. It's only here, so we'll open the door out like that and there'll be a light. So that's what's happening. So now I've done all that, I'll get this board up and then we can start framing out all of this wall, which will be extremely exciting. That is the ceiling completed. I've taken that one back down because we've had to sort out some cables for the various switches and stuff. What also happened, I didn't film it because I had to think about what I was doing and I didn't want to, you know, you're just going to see my butt basically whilst the camera films me from behind. But the floor's all been set out. We put the shower tray down. So that's the hole for the shower tray. So what we've got to wait for now is Chris the plumber ran a pipe roughly in that area. So I'll take that up now and then we're going to wait for him to come and he's going to sort all that out and do all the fittings. What we're also going to do is, where this project is, it's literally in the arse end of nowhere. It really is. Like, to get to any decent merchants is, well, an hour's drive either to Limoges or Perigeux. The closest merchants is a half-hour minimum, like, return journey, and that's just there and back. And it's limited stock, so we can only get this 22mm OSB board. Ideally, you want to use the Hydro board, but they didn't have it. So what we're going to do is, just to bomb-proof it, is we've got a load of tanking left. So what we're going to do is we're going to tank this area. So then in that case, if, you know, because it does happen, if we get a leak or there's any water ingress, you know, it penetrates the tiles, at least it won't blow the OSB, causing problems. You know, it will be years, you know, it will take years of tiny drips to cause any problems, but at least if we tank it, it's not a lot of effort, it's not a lot of money, we're sort of future-proofing it, you know, for years to come, so that's what's going to happen. So I can't do nothing there for now, so what I am going to do is I'm just going to build this stud wall along here and along here, so I'll start doing that now. Okay, I've come upstairs, we've just finished an 11-hour day, this is just gone 7 o'clock in the evening. So Paul has now completed all of that apart from the last bit of trim we need to put along the bottom, but we're missing one piece of wood that we need to buy. He's finished off the skirting around here. We now have architrave around this frame and this skirting has now been finished. The threshold strip has now been all put down, nice and neat and lovely. Doorstop, well, I spotted the doorstop. We have a doorstop, see, it's the little details, so look, that happens, which means that won't bash into there. Always thinking, see, we're considerate builders, this is why we get the work. What else you done, Paul? Oh, fixed the what?
Trim the bathroom door now.
Oh yeah, he's done the bathroom door because the bathroom door needed trimming down, and he's just put in a little stop on the corner of the fireplace because when that kitchen door opens, it will dent on the corner of that. So we bought another black little stop so it'll be hidden. So that's what Paul's been up to today. Tomorrow, this staircase will finally be finished. So we've literally just got to machine up the last two banister posts, and that'll be done. And then we'll be ready for your Osmo oil, John and Coco, which we can get at some point soon. So yeah, tomorrow we will continue downstairs doing stuff as always. Okay, it's very, very early Friday morning. I have just created that head detail there. Basically, there is now a delay. Chris, the plumber, needs to sort the pipework out, but also we've worked out there's no heater in the bathroom. There was no electrical feed up in the ceiling, so I think it's been missed out. It's not a big deal because we have water pipe feeds up there, so that's another thing. So this ceiling board, I'm going to cut it about the halfway point, take that down, and we're going to drop the feeds down there. So we're basically got to wait on the plumber, which basically means that side of the room can no longer be worked on anymore, just for tying things in. So just to get some materials out of the way, this is all the stud to create this bathroom area. So currently it's all piled up and I'm constantly moving it to keep it out of my way. So what I'm going to do is cut it to height and then stack it over there so that gets that out of the way. And then I can frame out this area here, and then we can get this insulated and we can get it all closed up apart from where the pipe feed is, because obviously they need to be extended and sorted out properly. So let's get to work. Okay, got another 10 more of them to go, so let's get cracking.